Hey, hey, never fear, snake is here. Sunday Cigar time. Greetings from St. Augustine, Florida. Once again, bringing encouragement to you from my little corner of the world. Today, I encourage you with this. Don't live in fear. Now, you probably know, at the very least, what prompted this message. Everyone is talking about the coronavirus, COVID-19, the Wuhan flu, Wushu flu, whatever you want to call it. All right. It's all over the news. You can't help, unless you're living under a rock, to know about it. Now, first of all, I'm not a doctor, just a regular guy that tries to encourage people every week through social media. I have my opinions about what is going on here. I'll keep my inner conspiracy theorist at bay today. At the very least, though, I see a lot of fear around me, and I want to talk about that. Not the first time I've seen it. Many years ago, when Mrs. Snake and I lived in Southern California, long story short, about 96, 97, we had a big power outage on the western side of the United States. Most of Southern California, Oregon, Washington, out of power. I think it was on a Labor Day weekend, Monday. I decided, well, we don't have any power. I'll go out to the grocery store and I'll just grill steaks or something for dinner because Mrs. Snake can't cook. Get out to the grocery store, and people are just acting weird, man. They're like buying batteries and flashlights, and the vibe is off. My spidey sense is tingling, man. My inner post-apocalypse, snake is about to come out. And it was interesting because this was Irvine, California, man. That's about as white bread safe as it gets in America. And people were getting sketchy. I'm seeing stuff like that now. We've got folks that appear to be motivated by fear. Now, before I forget, if this applies to you, I encourage you strongly to go on my Facebook page and listen to the message from my church, City Gates Church, this morning. My pastor, my bishop, Dr. Paul Kreitz, gave a great message on fear. I encourage you, watch it. It's on my page. I want to encourage you to not live in fear. Now, you've probably heard the acronym FEAR, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. Well, I don't think that applies here. There is evidence. It's not false. There is this virus. I think people are overreacting to it, but I've got a new acronym. F-E-A-R, fear exaggerated accelerates reactions. Now, this is an original snakeism. You can use it if you like. I came up with this morning. Give me credit. I'm a published author. We tend to be a little cranky about plagiarists, but what do I mean by this? I've seen it time and time again. Once fear gets into a person, and there's a fine line between discernment and wisdom and common sense and fear, it gets exaggerated. I see it in people's minds. You can see it on their face. It accelerates their reactions. Most of you have noticed out in public, in shopping, people are kind of rude. They're kind of nasty. They're mean. They're all, in my opinion, operating out of fear. Oh, and by the way, you people hoarding toilet paper, knock it off. All right? It's one thing to be prepared and have a supply, but you people that have got like 3 months hoarded and there are 4 people in your household, enough. You're just making it tough for the rest of us. If I have to get a 5-gallon bucket and a garden hose and make myself a Bubba bidet in my backyard to clean my backside, I'm going to come looking for you and I'm going to find you. All right, I'm just kidding, but seriously, knock it off. And while I'm thinking about it, even if you completely disagree with me, please stop putting your fear, your negativity on social media. You can be as scared as you want, but you are doing no one any good at all by pushing that stuff out there. So please knock it off. And in closing, I want to talk to my fellow Christians, people who have given their heart, their life over to Jesus Christ. Now is not the time for us to be also posting fear or doubt on social media. We need to be coming with the light of the Lord Jesus Christ. We need to be shining positivity and encouragement. We need to be the ones that people come to, the lighthouses in this time of uncertainty. So I encourage you. Granted, if there's a law and your church can't meet because you got too many people, I get it. But otherwise, please keep the doors open, keep your hearts open, keep your minds open. I encourage you, don't live in fear. Anyway, hit the like button. Please share this video. I'm sure someone you know needs to see and hear the video. Let's get it going. I encourage you, don't live in fear. Take care. God bless. I'll see you next week.